Where in the world is Dan Snyder? That's what the House Oversight Committee wants to know. The embattled NFL owner of the Washington Commanders is scheduled to testify before the committee over Zoom tomorrow morning. He previously avoided a congressional subpoena by sailing his multi-million-dollar super yacht into international waters. That's one way to do it. Well, even as far back as 2011, the Bleacher Report called Snyder the most hated man in Washington's franchise history. And let's just take a look at a few of his alleged offenses. Fostering a toxic work environment, ridiculing and demeaning lower-level employees, asking employees to engage in unethical behavior, accusations of sexual harassment of female employees who were, quote, treated like a piece of meat, and secretly distributing a lewd video featuring Washington cheerleaders. So Snyder was noticeably absent from a hearing on June 22nd featuring NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, with Snyder's camp denying that a subpoena was even necessary. The Hill is reporting lawyers for the committee and Snyder came to an agreement on Snyder testifying over Zoom, but there is speculation, according to Newsweek, he may not show. The NFL has already fined the Commanders $10 million before the committee launched its own investigation last October. So Dan Wallach is an attorney specializing in sports law and joins me now. Dan, thank you for your time.
My pleasure to join you, Natasha. That's some laundry list that you just lined up.
No one wants a laundry list like that. And Dan, will he actually show up? Why is this guy so elusive?
Because once he goes under oath, anything he says could be obviously used against him in proceedings, not only in litigation, but the NFL. Yeah, his ownership tenure is hanging by a thread here. He's been one, legal drama after another, and he's trying to avoid being served with a subpoena. And one way to go about doing that is to sail the high seas. He's been sailing on his yacht since the middle of June, coincidentally or not coincidentally, the very week that the NFL or that Congress invited him to come in to testify before the House Oversight Committee. Who ever heard of something like this? 3 months, going on almost 3 months, avoiding being served with a congressional subpoena. And the reasons are obvious. If he's served with a subpoena, he's going to have to answer questions and won't be able to pick and choose which one he chooses to answer and potentially hide behind either attorney-client privilege or a non-disclosure agreement. By voluntarily appearing, he can basically make up his own ground rules as to which questions he will or will not answer.
Well, and the NFL has previously said that its owners are held to a higher standard than the players. But, we have Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones and the allegations of sexual harassment there. Patriot owner Robert Kraft, the massage parlors. Is there actually any evidence of that claim?
Dan Snyder oversaw nearly a quarter of a century of endemic, systemic sexual harassment that permeated his entire organization. Did he serve any suspension? Well, we don't really know the answer to that. He's basically been on hiatus. Jimmy Haslam, accused, or his company, his family business, accused of defrauding its customers to the tune of $56 million. 17 of his employees were either convicted or pled guilty. The league never investigated that. So it begs the question, are league owners being held to any standard at all? And I think that, to ask the question is to answer it. It seems pretty clear that it's no. And I think that's the linchpin, or one of the linchpins of Deshaun Watson's defense before Sue Robinson, the former federal judge who is hearing his disciplinary case. He is arguing that he's being subjected to disparate discipline for the type of misconduct which other NFL owners have skated free and clear on without so much as an investigation.
And I'm completely hearing your point. Yes or no answer, do you think he's going to show up tomorrow? Yes or no answer, do you think he's going to get off scot-free ultimately?
I think he's going to show up because the House Oversight Committee has almost no options left. They're on recess beginning July 29th or July 30th, and the midterm elections may result in a change of power. So something is better than nothing. I think they will ultimately accept his terms of a voluntary interview rather than a compulsory subpoena. They're not going to be able to serve him in Israel. So it's either voluntary or nothing at all. And I suspect he does testify, but on his terms, and I doubt anything ever comes of this.
Dan Wallach will be speaking with you again. Thank you so much for your time.